The key point is how a business developer can let the client feel that I really want to spend time with you. How to let the client feel that you have a value to deliver to them. How you are better than the competition.
Welcome to the Business Narrative. It's me, Wajiha Nadeem. Today our guest is Alan. So Alan, how are you?
I'm very good.
Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your valuable time. So could you please introduce yourself and about your company?
Sure. My name is Alain Arida. I'm the CEO of a company based in Bahrain. It's called Gulf Markets International. It's almost 50 years in the market, and we are a multi-sector company working in industrial supplies, lifts, construction, and building material.
Like it's like a superhero league. Like you have a very diverse portfolio. Like you are into the industrial supplies, also in a life construction. So how do you manage all this diverse portfolio?
Actually, I don't. Management is different than leadership. And this is what we discussed in the, let's say, preparation or pre-podcast discussion. Um, a multi-sector company is equivalent to different companies. So under one roof, we have different teams, qualified people who are able to manage their own business, their own clients, from the moment they start to receive an inquiry until they cash it. There are only few common parts between all those sectors, which is the financial part and myself. So you can consider that under one roof, we have different sections slash companies. So each sector is managed by a GM. The client doesn't feel that this is a multi-sector company, but they feel that we are here for them.
Okay, like you have a like very diverse portfolio. For example, if someone like starts wants to start a business,
Yeah.
so should he have to go for the diverse portfolio or should stick on one niche?
Well, as a startup, you have different types of appetites. If I am an investor and I just want to put my money in a profitable business, I will select a sector where the money is. But if I am someone with a certain experience, I would focus only on what I know. There is a big difference between investors, leaders, and performers. Investors are talking money, return and return on investment, ROI, and you know the rest of the ratios. If I am someone who can perform something by hand, then I will be focusing only on that. If I am someone who is enjoying a good leadership skill, then I can run an organization. But just back to the question, to be clear to the audience, if I am a startup, I would be focusing. I started to say that Gulf Markets is a 50 years old company. And even when the company started, we were 3 people doing one thing. Now we are more than 600 doing different things, but with the same focus of doing one thing.
Like when you started, what was the niche you have selected, by the way?
Nothing of what we have done now. We were floating with the market kind of evolution. Part of the activities were in public relation, and we were still using papers like the yellow page. Now, you don't print the numbers on yellow page. It's all in the social media and in the cloud.
So, what was the unexpected or bizarre moment like happened to you in your life, in your work life specifically?
I know that usually in podcast we have to answer the questions, but there is nothing unexpected except Corona, which is something that nobody was expecting. But if you talk in business, I can expect the order to come. I can expect the order not to come. I'm ready for both. I can expect the material to arrive on time, the lift to be installed on time, but sometimes the site itself is not ready. So all those unexpected events in business are expected. And all the people in the business must have their plan A and another plan A, because I don't like plan B. I have to make my plan A work. And here I quote Arnold Schwarzenegger, who said it, and I like this quote. But the unexpected event are a heavy rain in a dry place, is Corona. is a volcano in a place that never seen volcanoes, is an earthquake. How to react to those natural events is really the unexpected thing. To continue a little bit on Corona time, our office didn't stop one day, and we were taking all the precautions. So it's how you react to the events, how you take your measurements.
Like, but how you like manage the time of Corona? Like, it was a really mental stress in the employees that you are not going to the office and you have to switch to the remote work abruptly. So how do you manage these chaos?
Well, the key was the communication. We were not ready when it happens. And then we asked people around us, what are you doing? Can you give us a little bit of your experience? How can we manage this? And then we came up with a very simple plan and very simple tools to give our people. And we communicated well this plan. And we started. It was not successful from day one. We were facing things that we were never faced before. So by time, it became a lifestyle, if you want. And the good thing that even after Corona, what we learned during Corona is helping us to work on distance, to avoid unnecessary travel sometime, to save some costs. So that's how it was.
I agree with your point. Like Corona learns, like teaches us so many things. So I really want to to know about your personal side as well. So it's called a rapid fire round. You have to answer abruptly. So are you a coffee guy or a tea person?
A coffee guy.
Okay, early bird or night owl?
Oh, the problem on both. I have to wake up early because I work with different time zones. So when I have a conference call with China at 10 o'clock their time, it means 5 o'clock my time. And then when I start to go to sleep and I have a supplier in Canada who have a question, which is again 6, 7 hours difference, I prefer to be not an early bird, but sometime I don't succeed.
So you go to comfort food.
Again, please.
You go to comfort food.
Um, I didn't get the point.
You go to comfort food. I'm audible.
Yes, but I don't get the question. What do you mean by that?
Like your favorite food that you like to in the free time or like to relax yourself.
Yeah, pasta.
Oh, same here. I'm also a pasta person. So, what's your hidden talent?
Ah, if it's hidden, it's not a talent. I'm trying to expose everything I know. I'm a person who's very much uh, passionate about people development. So I like to do some sessions, some trainings, some coaching, things on that direction.
Okay, okay. It's like a dialogue of a famous movie. Like the with the great power, you have a great responsibility as well. But from my point of view, that it also brings like great stress. So how do you manage all the stresses or like all these things in your like day-to-day life?
Okay, this is a very, let's say, unclear topic till now for a lot of people and researchers. And the question is, can we manage stress? And in my opinion, the answer is no, because the stress is a result of something that you can manage. If you don't sleep well, you wake up with stress. If you eat too much, you feel stressful. If you smoke too much, you feel stressful. If you're doing something that you are not able to do and you don't have the competency, you feel stress. If you do something that you don't have passion in it, you feel the stress. So the stress is a result of external factors. And in my opinion, it's much easier to manage those factors than to manage the stress itself, because the stress is something that you cannot touch, you cannot measure, unless you go to the doctor and manage your blood pressure and the number is 160, then you are under stress. But because of what? Because of something. So if you manage your diet, if you manage your sleep, if you have the right team, if you are selecting the right product to sell, if you know how to solve your problems, this will help to be under less stress. Though life is about stress, let's face it. And one fact is that when you finish something, it's not to take vacation, it's to be ready for another. So if you are not in that mindset, you will always be under stress.
I agree. So, please tell me, like, what's the biggest mistake the business developers or any entrepreneurs do in finding the right client or right business?
There are many, but the first one is that they focus only on numbers. They just want to sell. They just want to push their product into the market. This is again a result of a journey. I need to understand what I'm doing. I need to be confident that I know exactly why I'm selling this product. Sometime in the interviews, when I asked the salesman, how can you sell an expensive product? I know from this moment if he have the right approach or no. It's not only to go to the client to push a product because they receive hundreds like this. The key point is how a business developer can let the client feel that I really want to spend time with you. You are coming with a value, not an offer. So don't focus, Mr. Business Developer, on the numbers only. Numbers are a result of your journey, how to create confidence with the client, how to let the client feel that you have a value to deliver to them, how you are better than the competition. And don't expect this to happen from the first or the second visit. Unless you are selling a commodity at 1% less expensive than the market, bingo. But in today's challenging markets, those opportunities are not available. So you have to create your trust. You have to create your own branding. You have to demonstrate the value of why you are here. And then you can sell.
Okay, nice. That makes a lot of sense as a business developer. You have like worked with so many multinational partners. You have probably have to adopt the various business styles and like cultures. So one piece of advice you have give to someone like who are going to enter into the entrepreneurial world.
Some studies represented the leadership as a tent, and the middle pillar is about honesty. You might not have enough technical knowledge. It's okay. You might not have enough detailed way of solving problems. It's fine. But my only advice to any businessman who's doing business with any human in Africa, in North America, in Latin America, in Europe, and the different countries of Europe, with Australia, with China, with Japan, with all the Far East, be honest, be yourself. The door will open and you will discover, because there is nothing called a good man of this nationality. There are good and bad everywhere. Start by doing the right thing, start with the action, be yourself, be honest, create trust with your partners, and then the rest will come. I'm dealing with people from the GCC, in Egypt, in Africa, in China, in India, in North America, and I'm the same person. This is me. And this is the values our company are following. And this is the way we can do business. We might lose a business, but we will not lose the face. I might have a lot of friends here and there, but we are not able to do business for a reason. It's not a problem. It might come one day. And the difference of culture make our life rich and funny. Because if you see the same people every day, where is the fun? And it's not difficult to have relation with different cultures and different people and understand it. I'm someone who is very fond of the food in the dabba in India. The media is very good in telling that when you go to China, take your food. One of the best place to have food is China, because you are able to melt with the people. And this is one of their values, to invite you to have food with them. So you will enjoy the difference of cultures. Just be yourself, be honest, and know exactly what you want.
Nice. Very interesting. So, as a leader, like you have to take some decisions that you are not okay with that personally on an emotional level, but you have to take that decision for your business. So, have you ever faced that?
Definitely, definitely. And it's on different fronts. It's to turn out an idea or to take out an idea for investment or to keep a person in the team or to change a person in the team. All are tough decisions. And by the way, everything we do is tough and difficult. It's how you select the way you do it and what to start with and how to put priorities. I heard a speech about a journey of a baby until he passed away. School is difficult. Then selecting the university is difficult. Then selecting a job is difficult. To get married is difficult. To make children is different. It's difficult. Everything is difficult, but it depends on how you take it, how you put the priorities, how you have the passion in what you do. Maybe I don't have a specific example because by time the difficult thing becomes a muscle memory. So you're not able to really differentiate. It's a normal thing, but if it's new to you, it might appear difficult. That's all.
You like you said that like you have to set up priorities. So, how do you set up priorities?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Maybe I'm not able to tell you that Monday is like Tuesday, but you have your own plan. The day is split into three sectors: 8 hour for job, 8 hour for family and friends and social life, and 8 hour to rest. You have to find your me time as well. My priorities are the following. Health is number one, because if you are a good, healthy person, you can take care of your family. And to take care of your family, you have to be able to work and to bring some resources to the family to help them live a good life. So those are the three things. There are too many: social life and friends, but it comes among those. So my health and my social life are my first priority. But to be able to maintain those at a good level, I need to work hard. So this is how I see it.
So, as we like conclude, is there anything you had like to say to your audience?
I want to say, if you are reluctant where to put an investment, start by yourself, because this is the only investment that will never lose. The return might come today, might come tomorrow, might come in 6 months. If you think you have enough time and any time addition after you finish all your priorities, keep investing in yourself by reading in topics you like, by taking courses. Some people doesn't know the impact of soft skills on life and business. Those are very important. You will not go in a 2 days training or workshop and come out of it a different person. No. You will take a vitamin shot that will start to activate thoughts and things, and you must come back with a plan and start to work on it. So keep investing in yourself. That's my simple advice to everyone.
By the way, as you are like an entrepreneur, so I am want to learn from you like what soft skill is most important.
Okay. Very difficult question. It depends on the context. If you are a good engineer and you are not promoted to the CEO of the company, and you went to the biggest university in the world and took an additional engineering course, I doubt that you will get the promotion. Maybe you are a very good engineer, but you are not able to communicate your abilities to others. Then start to learn communication. It's a very simple tool that will change the perception of the people around you and will start to put you on the leadership ladder. If you are someone who is facing a lot of operational issues and you don't know how to manage your time, A good time management course will not help you to solve your problem. It will help you to think how you can use those tools in your business life. So it's case by case. It depends on what is the gap or what is the weakness you are feeling. Then there are so many courses that can help you.
It's really pleasure to having talked with you, and thank you so much for giving us your valuable insights and like tips. And so, by the way, where we can find you and your work
Where you can find me and my work.
and your work.
Can you just repeat the question? I didn't get it.
For example, if someone like wants to contact you, so where he can contact you?
You can type my name on LinkedIn and you will find me.
Okay, that's good. So thank you so much for giving your time. It's really
Thank
nice
you.
talking to you.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.